The gospel for the second Sunday of Lent is always the narrative of the Transfiguration. So halfway through the gospel, Jesus takes Peter, James, and John, climbs Mount Tabor, and on top of that mountain, he is transfigured before their eyes. And Moses and Elijah appear with him in that scene. Moses representing the law, Elijah representing the prophets, Jesus as the fulfillment of everything that the Old Testament spoke of and prepared for and revealed. So we see in the Transfiguration scene this response of Peter when he sees this astonishing glimpse of Jesus in his transfigured, resurrected splendor. Peter said to Jesus, "Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, I will put up 3 booths, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." While he was still speaking, a bright cloud covered them, and a voice from the cloud said, "This is my beloved Son. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." The vision lasted just a moment, but I can't help but think that Peter, James, and John carried that moment, that memory in their heart for the rest of their lives. So last Sunday we heard about Jesus being in the desert and tempted. Every Lent we go out to the desert with Jesus to face our own temptations, to work on overcoming our own sins and our own faults. But that's hard work, and the church doesn't want us to lose hope. So right away, second Sunday, Transfiguration, here's where we're going. Here's the vision. Here's the glimpse of the glory and the light and the salvation and the joy to come. Every time I hear that Transfiguration narrative, I think of my brother Patrick, who died of cancer when he was 10, and I was 6. And about 3 months after he died, my mother had this remarkable dream where Patrick came to her just resplendent with light from heaven and said, "Don't cry for me, I'm with Jesus." Imagine the consolation that brought her, my mom, and my family, that vision, that dream. And so heaven is real. God is real. And despite all the sufferings and difficulties of this life, we know how the story ends. We know that Christ wins, and that if we are faithful in this life, we will know that transfigured, resurrected glory forever. That light of God that shines on Jesus in this Sunday's gospel, that light that shines on us when we love and believe and pray and forgive, that light that is to come in all of its radiant fullness. That's enough to keep us carrying the cross, because we know the light at the end of the tunnel is Jesus himself.